System Service. This is Shields Sandy in Sandy, Utah. This is for the makeup air units.
Okay.
Okay. This is our makeup air unit for this building. If you look right here,
What's the purpose of this unit?
here's your tag, makeup air unit. It'll actually tell you it's the kitchen makeup air unit. Usually makeup air units, their purpose is anytime you have an area that exhausts a lot of air, such as a kitchen, if they're going to have a hood or something to where they're cooking, they need to exhaust all that stuff out. The makeup air unit is to put fresh air back into the kitchen to where you don't have a positive or a negative. Actually keeps it tempered as well. So this is our makeup air unit. Makeup air units are 100% outside air, so there is no return on this unit. It pulls everything from the outside and then tempers it as needed. Either heats it up or cools it down for the space that it's providing. So it's basically like a rooftop unit without the return air dampers and stuff. It's just 100% outside air. So this unit here, you got all your heat down here. You got your gas valves, your burners, your igniter board for the heat. You got your safeties, rollout switch, main limit switch. As far as the heat goes, everything's right there. The cooling, you've got your compressor contactors, your digital control board for your compressor, phase brownout relay that just reads incoming power and will shut the unit off if you have a leg loss or something like that. All this stuff here is controlling your compressor. Right here. This is your compressor. Like we talked about on the other unit, that 0 to 5 volt DC signal. This compressor runs basically the same, it just looks different. This is the solenoid that's looking for that 0 to 5 to unload or load. That comes off that digital control board, that scroll board. Your drive for the fan, right up here, that's for the supply fan. This does not have a relief fan. Basically they're using probably the hood. I'm assuming there's a hood down there.
That's what it's for.
So that's basically your relief. So like I said, this is just makeup. Door right here, handle on it. It's got bolts around the edge. If you pull that off, you can access your supply fan. Supply fan is right behind here. So it's direct drive as well. There's no belt on it. In fact, I think all of these, I believe all the supply fans on this roof are direct drive. Relief fans, we have a few that are belt driven. So I think most of them are direct drive as well, but
those motors also require.
These motors do also require greasing. So once a year, once every 6 months, pull that door off, grease the motor. Back to that's 5 to 6 pumps with a grease gun on each zerk. Should be good, especially if you're doing it once every 6 months to a year. And if they don't run all the time, if these units don't run all the time, you may not have to grease them even that often. So,
Yeah, makeup air is just for the kitchen exhaust. It's interlocked with the kitchen or interwired with the kitchen exhaust fan.
come on when it's running.
So just
So this may not run all the time. You could probably, you just have to play it by ear, just monitor it and watch it. But if it's not running all the time, you may not have to grease it even that often. So,
Where's the reset for the heat?
On this one,
right there.
it's off.
Yep. That's the rollout switch. And then you've got the main limit switch that is auto reset.
Did you show the main disconnect? Where's the
Main disconnect is right here on this unit. Shut that off.
Your gas shut off?
Gas shut off's right here. It'll shut your gas off.
Main unit.
You can usually. I've seen it before where like spiders will actually climb up inside the burner tube and you'll have trouble igniting. So it doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen. So, you know, once a year, again, you could shut off your gas, undo this, you can pull your burners out, either blow them out with some air, if you have like a compressor, compressed air, or even a hose. You can bring a hose up, pull those out, spray them down, clean them out. You know, typically we don't do that a whole lot, but it wouldn't be a bad idea. So, like I say, we usually don't have issues with it, but I have seen it happen. So, and then like we talked about on that other one, this igniter board. Usually, if they do have a lockout, they'll have LEDs and stuff on them. This one doesn't, but that's not to say that it doesn't have a lockout where it'll try 3 times. If it doesn't light, it'll lock out. To reset that, you just shut the power off, wait 5-10 seconds, turn it back on, and it'll reset itself. So, the igniter. If you look down inside here, you can see the igniter. It's just a spark igniter. So if you're having issues with it, you can verify that it's actually sparking, trying to light. You can visually see it when it's lighting. And then if it is sparking, you're still not getting anything. You can actually check the gas pressure right here to see if you're getting gas pressure to the burners. So that's all set up for, I believe, they call this manifold pressure right here. I believe it's 3.5 inches. Right there, it'll tell you. Manifold pressure, 3.5 inches. So if by chance you don't have 3.5 inches here at the manifold, you may have a gas valve or something that's not opening up or whatever. So when these were all set up, they were set up as per the tag on the unit. So all the information's right here in the door, as well as the wiring diagram. So if you come up, have any questions with this unit, first thing to do, grab the book, go through it. That should answer most of the questions you'd have with the unit.
Serial numbers and all that stuff's on this plate.
Serial numbers right here on this tag, as well as this one here. You can get it from both. Model, serial number. It also tells you the amp draws of everything that's pulling amps in the unit, your condenser fan, your main fan, all of that. So,
What's that little black tube? Is that a what is that? Do you think?
I don't know. Oh, that's the condensate drain off of the
There.
heat exchanger
Okay.
when it's heating. So, any other questions? You guys good?
Any attic stock for this? No.
Probably filters. Probably filters. Would be
And then warranty?
warranty is probably going to be the same, 5 years.